Mm. Okay. All right, we're back. All right, I just got finished doing the 3.5 hours this morning, this afternoon, for those who wanted to get messages on 9/11. I was hoping to get the messages that were for people who had lost someone today. But at the same time, as I was doing, I remember most of those people are probably down at the World Trade Center or down at in DC, so they may not have been available. Okay, ma'am. I know you want to get back to your ex, so you know that this chat was about getting in touch with the ancestors, right? You know that, right? That this was what this room was about. I don't know if you're gonna get your ex back. Is your what sign is your ex? You know, and what's your sign? You and your ex. Thank you, Fire Lady. Please let me have some thumbs up so other people will know that I'm back already. You're a Leo sun and he's a Capricorn. Hmm. If you will get back to your ex, so is there a reason why you're not with him? Is it a matter of distance, or is he or you in another relationship? Is he away for a minute? Is he in the military? Why aren't you with him? You're welcome. I'm just asking. Where is he? Why aren't you together? Why is he an ex? Did you hurt him? Did he hurt you? You're welcome. I just came back to do this for you because you asked. And my poor son, who's been at work all day, is now going to be cooking dinner. Because y'all want to get readings. Okay, Mimi, answer the question that I just asked, please. What is the reason that you and he are not together? This might be lagging because this poor computer's trying to upload a 3 hour previous video. I got 4 people in here. I only have 2 thumbs up. Please give me 2 thumbs up. This is the worst. It sounds like an auction. Mimi, if you don't answer my questions, I'm not going to answer yours, doll. I'm gonna wait, but I needed to tell me something about the situation. Why aren't you with him? You said you want to know if you will get back to your ex. So are you separated by time or distance or by a situation? You need money for the bus, the train? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Not being facetious, but I'm just trying to zero it down here. I have been doing this all day. And to start doing love readings is a little different. So I'm trying to mix up the energy a little. Am I not being heard or something? Seriously, Mimi. Pisces. Well, if you know that he has a twin flame, then why are you even? Well, Mimi, you need to answer the question that I just asked you 3 times. So, Angel Diva Goddess, if he's got a twin flame, why are you bothering with him if you know that he has a twin flame? If the twin flame is not you and you know that he has a twin flame, then Tammy, your grandmother's name is Irina. All right, let me see. Tammy. Mm, I'm going to circle who didn't respond earlier. I didn't even get a chance to make the lines. Mimi, is there a problem, honey? Are you not hearing me or you just don't want to answer me? Because if you don't want to answer me, then I don't need to do this. But if you heard me, please respond. Tammy. Irina. Okay, I'll get to you. All right. Angel, Diva, Goddess. First of all, this is thank you, Kata Peron. um, this is not a reading for love, okay? But as I'm asking Angel Diva, Pisces with an Aquarius, what to expect? Should I just roll with it? Intuition says yes, but I don't want to be called a girlfriend if he's going to cheat. Twin flames. Okay. Thanks for advice. Please, I'm moving away. All right. So, right. This is supposed to be talking about past loved ones, not love readings. And I was trying to give Manuel Mimi a play there, but She doesn't want to answer the question, and I'm not going to fight with this. So if you're right here, honey, Mimi, answer the question. Why are you not with the person that you're interested in? Please, Midnight. Thank you. I don't even know. All right, so Angel, this if you and he are twin flames, if I misread it or whatever, if you and he are twin flames and you know that, you follow your intuition because this is about you and your spiritual growth more than it is about the romantic part of the relationship. So if you don't feel comfortable, if he's your twin flame, it's gonna work itself out eventually. And if he refuses to get on board or for whatever reason, just believe the divine will send you someone else. If you've done your lessons, you've done your work, and that other person doesn't do theirs, unfortunately, Midnight, Miss Fire Lady said hi. Okay, thank you, Mimi, for starting to answer my question. So that's what I can tell you. Um, Angel Diva Goddess, all right? It's this, listen, right now, for those people who are twin flames, this time right now with the was it? Venus is in Libra or going into Libra. Now it's in Virgo. There's all kinds of rebalancing and things like that going on. So, and you're a Pisces and he's an Aquarius. So I think Pisces and Aquarius are polar opposites from one another on the chart. So you all are mirroring each other. All right. Um, are you thinking that, have you known of him cheating, or is this just the feeling that you're getting? Because right now, again, because we are in this strange time, those who are being involved in twin flame journeys, the things are affecting them a little differently, and so your intuition is being tested. You're being tested to see whether or not you're going to follow your intuition or you're going to follow your heart. What is going to take you to what which move is going to take you towards your spiritual path? If staying with him is going to bring you closer to the end game of the spiritual work that you're here to do, because like I said, this is not about a romantic relationship. This is about spiritual work. It's safe for you to love. That's what it says. So it's safe for you to love. Okay, so is it safe for you to love him, or is it safe for you to love yourself? That's not for you, Mimi. That's for Angel Diva Goddess. Okay? So you have to decide or figure out if staying with him is supposed to if staying with him and the path that he's on is going to in any way impede your spiritual growth. That doesn't mean that you won't have to compromise and stuff like that, but are you going to be able to continue your ascension with this person, or has he already served his purpose? That's something you do have to pray about, and you have to ask your spiritual guides, your divine soul family. You got to ask your ancestors to give you some guidance and let you know which is that which way you're supposed to go. But if you're just nervous because you think he's going to cheat, that if he calls you his girlfriend, he calls you his girlfriend. What does that care? What do you care about the title? All right. And if you know that he's a cheat, then you either accept that part about him or you stop being paranoid because he's not a cheat. And focus the relationship, the attention on the spiritual journey rather than this mundane stuff. Okay? Because the whole idea about this twin flame journey is I got 3 thumbs up. I got 8 people in here. So 5 people owe me a thumbs up, please. The whole idea is to shake up the thing, the what society has tried to convince us is what a relationship looks like. That we have fallen into these habits and limited ourselves. That this person is that you're not married to this person unless you have this piece of paper, or this is a relationship if he gave you a ring or whatever. All these things that man has made up, because this is not how it was set up to be in the first place. These are just things that men have made up in order to control who inherits and who doesn't. Marriage is a contract. It used to be a contract between a young lady's family and a young man's family. Then it was between a young man and the young lady's father or her family or brothers or whoever. And this is the whole reason that this twin flame journey is happening. All these things that are happening around us is because there's going to be a change in the way we see and look at things. And when we hear New World Order, everybody gets upset and scared because we're thinking about politics and war and things like that. But this is going to be changes in all aspects of society and of our lives. Men have been in charge all this time. They said that this was this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, okay? Aquarius. The last age that we were in was the Piscean age, right? And that was where we have all of these men running stuff. So now, the age of Aquarius, it may shift where the feminine energy is going to be running things, and things are going to be more geared towards the maternal side of it. That's why they're fighting so hard, tooth and nail. That when you've had power for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years, then is my connection is not good, Minnie. I heard you. I'm telling a story. You got to wait for me because I waited for you. Don't cry. I saw you. He's a Capricorn. You're a Leo. He lives near you. He is with someone else. I got all of that. Just chill. You don't have to, you don't have to have any questions to ask, Kato. You can just be hanging out. All right. But I got 5 people and here. I only got 3 thumbs up, please. All right. Blessings. All right. So whatever. Mimi. So we're going to find out whether or not this Leo and this you're the Leo, he's a Capricorn, and you've been separated for 3 years, and you want to know if he is with someone else. He lives near you. Tell me the truth. I can only tell you what the cards say. All right. Well, if he lives near you and you've been away from him 4.5 years, but you think he's not supposed to get somebody while you and him are broken up? Have you not been dating for 3 years since you all were separated? You haven't been out on a date? You haven't been seeing anybody? Can we just, be reasonable and think about this? He's a man, right? Rest in peace, 9/11. I say thank you. I'm asking Manuel, really, is it reasonable to think that this man, your partner, for 3 years, you're separated, and he's a healthy person? You don't think that you think that he wouldn't be seeing someone? He may not be living with someone, but 3 years? Do you all date one another? If you don't date him, what's he supposed to do? Just sit and wait for you to decide that you want to take him back? I don't know I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, for those of you who are in twin flames, this is a very sensitive time right now. So don't make any rash decisions or moves in regards to your relationship. Just try to go with the flow. Okay, don't because there are things that are going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. And I'm just saying that because every reading that I've been doing says the same thing. There are things in the works behind the scenes. Okay, but we have to understand, as much as it hurts, that these relationships are not really about you and your honey. This is about the work. This is about changes that need to be made, mindsets that need to be clarified. All right. And we don't look at relationships. We may not be looking at relationships the same way. Institutions around us are changing. Democracies are turning into socialist places and things like that. There's changes going on all over the place. Some of the changes may have to do with the way we interact with each other on a romantic relationship type level. Thanks so much for hanging out, Kata. And it's Cuts, please. Thank you so much. Rest in peace, 9/11. Please hit the hit the like button. Let me, give us a like so we can call more people in here. Listen, Janie. Hi, baby. Janie Toslin. This session is supposed to be talking to heaven. But Mimi Manuel was in the last session that I was on that was over 3 hours and wanted to get this reading, and I'm trying to deal with it and give it to her. But I'm not really here doing love readings. Now, what I am doing are messages from those who have crossed over. And if you'd like to get on the list, then I will put you on the list. But this twin flame business and these love readings and stuff, I have an email address, is pbtarot7@gmail.com. And any one of you, every one of you can send an email and we'll do readings. Readings are $35 for a video reading. I'll be more than happy to give it to you. If you want to come in here and you want to ask those kind of questions while I'm doing this type of reading, then it would at least be, I don't know, a nice gesture to add $1 or $2 to the super chat. I'm just saying. But right now, if you want a reading that the readings that I'm doing for those who have loved ones that they'd like to hear from, more than happy to do that for you, take your name and get in line. So that goes for It's and Janie Toislin. I'm not here doing if you want to know about a court case, like I said, pbtarot7@gmail.com. Okay? No offense, please. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm tired and it's really I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, I do general readings and I do lives and stuff like that, but to come in and want to get readings and stuff and what? You can't get a thumbs up or a super chat. That's nice. Okay. So, Jane, if that's what you want, then I'll put you on the list. What's her name? Jane. I need her name. It's Cats. If you want if you want us to try to reach someone, I need her name, his or her name, and the relationship. Okay, Karen. Okay. Hmm. All right. All right, I'll put you on the list. Give us a little bit so I can finish up with Mimi. All right, Mimi, let's see what we can get for midnight. Unnecessary. Okay, so everybody, let's just sit back and relax. And don't come through here again midnight. Let's see what the romance angels say for you, Mimi. All right, so she wants to find out about her relationship. She's a Leo, and her her love interest is a Capricorn. She wants to know if he's with someone. She wants to know if he's seeing somebody else. They've been separated 3 years. Okay. All right. So the card that came here is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so I think that it's telling you in this case to trust your intuition. He probably does have someone that he's seeing. And I'm not surprised because that would, I think, be common sense. I don't know if you could still, if you hear me, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I think it's saying that you should follow your intuition. All right. You and him are separated. And that's looks like that's going to be the way it stays. Mimi. Mm, healing family issues. So there's something that's going on between you and your partner that hasn't been healed. All right. There's something about this relationship, something that hasn't been addressed. It may have to do with family issues, it may have to do with childhood hurts, things like that. But until you all deal with that, there is not going to be any healing in this relationship. That's what I'm getting here. Thank you, Tammy. You like her? I'm getting to love her. She's all right. All right, so let me get another card, please, for Mimi Manuel. Mimi. All right, in regards to her relationship with her Capricorn. Okay, your love life benefits as you forgive your partner, your parents. Sorry. Two more cards. All right, so finances and career are at play in your love life. So it might have to do with money. Maybe maybe the person that he's seeing now is someone that's helping pay his bills, or more of a transactional type of relationship. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers and affirmations help bring you together. So it's saying here that if you want this relationship, then you need to put in some effort towards it, some spiritual effort. You have to do some affirmations and you have to take some steps. If he lives near you and the two of you have been broken up 3 or 4 years, yeah, he's going to be seeing someone else. Maybe you need to start working on attracting someone for you. Okay? So, Mimi, I hope that you got that message. I hope that made sense to you. This is the best I'm going to do with you right now. This has already been a half an hour on one question that I shouldn't even have taken. Okay? So, if you'd like a personal reading, please send an email to pbtarot7@gmail.com, and then I can get back to you. I do live readings on Messenger. There's no way to record them. You have to take your own notes, and those are $45 an hour. Okay. Um, regular video readings are $35. All right. And it just, send me an email, let me know your information and how to contact you. And then I send you a video. All right. Usually I make the videos that, since they're so reasonably priced, the messages are for the collective. All right. And so I do it without calling names or giving any identifying features. And I share it with the community also so that we can all learn. And I believe that that has been working very well. If you have a problem with that, then you can have a reading that won't get uploaded to YouTube. and that will be for $70. So you can choose any of those. I also have a Instago app, and you can look for me, Ia Patsy, on the Instago app, and you can ask one question, text message, and I'll get back to you with your answer. All right, here we go. We are going to talk to Irina for Tammy. All right, so Tammy, just let me know you're still here. Oh, that's you, Tammy Morgan. All right, so you are up. All right, so everyone, Tammy wants to hear from Irina. And she says, I'm here. So, Irina is your mother? Grandmother. Okay, Irina is your grandmother. Okay, gotcha. So, everyone, have 9 people in the room. I have 4 thumbs up. Please give me thumbs up so that we can get more people to join the room, and everybody else who has already thumbs up. Let's direct some positive energy towards Tammy as she tries to reach her grandmother, Irina. Okay, and Tammy, you're going to be sending out positive energy towards Grandma, Irina, so that she can come through with her message. Okay, everybody? So we need to help each other here. I guess Manuel, Mimi didn't get my message, or she misheard it, whatever. Someone took it out. All right, whoever that was, thank you. It was inappropriate. We're not having that. The connection is not good. I'm sorry, then it's not good on your end, because it seems that everybody else is hearing me very well. So, Tammy, you're going to be talking to Tammy's grandmother, Irina. We are doing messages, talking to heaven today, right now. So, love is not what's happening right now, not romantic love. I gave you your message already, Mimi Manuel. You will be able to watch this um, live stream as soon as it's done and it's uploaded. And you can send me an email to pbtarot7@gmail.com if you wish further information about your love life, okay? If the messages that I said to you during this reading weren't satisfactory. But basically, it may be time for you to start looking for another soulmate. All right, so. Sorry, folks that have on earphones. I should have said something. I should have said something. Sorry. Okay. Oh. Give me 1 second. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Very good. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to Irina for Tammy. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory forever. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for sinners now and at the hour of death. Amen. Okay. Let's see what Irina has to say to Tammy. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Got 5 people here, 5 thumbs up. Appreciate it. Okay. We have this message for Tammy from Irina. Please. She's been waiting patiently for me. Thank you. Mm. Okay, she says, I have become one of your guides, Tammy. Okay. And she says, I'm standing right next to you. So she's always there. Now she's letting you know that she's standing next to you. There's no such thing as death. So when they say that, that's saying to me that what we call death is different from what death actually is, but there's no way for them to communicate it to us in a way that we understand because of words, the limitation of the words that we have. So basically, this is just a change of residence for, okay, all right, it's a change of residence for the spirit. Okay, we come here. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. So we come here, we do our work. When the machine that we are occupying, Aaron, I'm so sorry. When the machine that we are occupying um, gives out or is no longer useful, then that's what we have to come away. That's what this our spiritual selves have to come out of this imperfect, corruptible body. And then we go. The soul and the spirit goes back to God, goes back to the divine, goes back to learn our lessons. And our bodies, we do whatever it is that we customarily want to do with our bodies. But she's saying that she's always there and she's become one of your guides. And you knew that. What does she want you to do? Let's see what the message is. She might not want you to do anything. She just might just want you to be and let you know that you're safe because she's around you. But let's see. It says, I have a new understanding. She's understanding her power also. Things that had confused her too. So she has a new understanding and she knows exactly how to protect you and her other loved ones. Let's see what else she wants you to know. You're asking, is everything okay? Are you talking to your grandmother? Or are you talking to me? Because your grandmother, wherever she is, everything is okay. Absolutely. They're more okay than we are. All right. And okay, we are soulmates. So you and she travel together in different lives. That's the new understanding that she's gotten. That's what she's communicating to you from where she is now. Because when she was here, and y'all don't remember this, none of us do. Okay? Bottom of the deck. I watch over you every day. She wants you to know that she's around all the time. She's always going to be with you because you all travel these lifetimes, or you will be traveling these lifetimes together, and she's waiting for you. Well, however long it takes you to get there, no rush. She's letting you know there's no such thing as death. She's come to a new understanding, and you and she are soulmates. So that could mean that in the last life, okay, so in this life for her, you were her granddaughter. In the next life, you could be her sister or her brother or her father or her cousin or her mother, you know, or she could be those for you. You could be a co-worker, a boss, things like that. Not necessarily someone who you are romantic with, someone though who is there to make an impact. Okay, this is she walked 14 blocks and came back, and I'm still online, so maybe the heavens have something to tell me. Baby, eat your food now. I'll get mine as soon as I'm. Hey, I might have to eat on camera. You could put it in a bowl and bring it over here with some tartar sauce and hot sauce. Excuse me, you guys, but I have been doing this since 1 o'clock this afternoon with not a super chat yet, not at one, but it's okay. It's okay. It says that you are soulmates. It says that there is no such thing as death. She's one of your guides. She's standing right next to you. So you can go right ahead and ask her anytime. You got to let her know that you need her help in the situation. In a slump, well, is it a slump that is depression? Is it something that you need to go and talk to somebody about and get some help? Is that the kind of slump you're in? If you're depressed, then you need to talk to somebody about that. Someone who is a professional. Thank you, honey. Just, yeah, thank you. Okay, if that's the kind of slump that you're talking about. But let's see what we can get from Angel Answer Cards. Baby, thank you so much. Nothing like a good son. God bless him. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, so if you're the, all right, Angel Answers Cards, ask help from others. You are depressed, and she's saying for you to go and get some help. Ask for help from others. So that could be just to pray about it to your ancestors. But my thinking that I'm getting here, the thought that came to me is that you're depressed and you need to go talk to a professional person. Okay? So that's what she wants you to do. That's why she said ask for help from others. Okay? And this came from the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And the Talking to Heaven card comes from Doreen Virtue and James Van Prague. What do you want? The window was open. I can't. Okay, please make an appointment. Go see someone professionally. And that is going to be what helps get you out of your slump. Plus, knowing for sure that your grandmother is right there with you and she is supporting you. All right. There's no such thing as death. And she is telling you she has a new understanding. And she's waiting for you. And she's going to be waiting for you when the time comes and not any sooner. Okay? So, back bottom of the deck, remain positive. Right? So, Tammy, I hope that that helped. Okay? Thank you for giving me the opportunity to make that connection for you. All right. And I hope everything goes well. But that's what I really wanted to tell you tonight. And I hope that it helps. And when you leave the room or later on, you can still speak to her. You could write a letter, write a note, tell her what's concerning you, tell her why you're sad. Leave the note underneath a candle or underneath a glass of water with a white candle burning next to it. Put it in a safe, fire safe area. Keep a journal or something near your bed and see if you can remember your dreams in the morning and write it down. All right. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. So do that and see what happens and let us know what goes on and make sure that you get to the doctor or a counselor and take care of that. All right. Next, it's Kaz. And if is not here still, I'm looking for Janie, who we're going to talk to Karen. Karen Hughes for Jen. You're here. Tell me you're here. Let me know. Hi, Victoria. I didn't see you. How are you today? And Kata, did you have someone that you wanted to connect with? Oh, okay, Jane. Let's do Karen for you and Kata Perone and Victoria. Let me know who it is that you want to connect with. All right, Jane. Okay, folks. All right. Very good, Tammy. You take them the way you're instructed to take them, and you see that doctor. And get some counseling. Don't just take the medication. All right. And if you don't feel that you're getting enough counseling, there are groups. Go to AA, even if you're not alcoholic or anything like that. You can stop into an AA meeting and sit and listen, and you'll learn something. And always, you can make your own sacred place. Okay, Tammy? I'll be praying for you, honey. All right, so Janie wants to speak to Karen. So we're going to give Jane, you're welcome, Tammy. We're going to give Jane positive energy, and in turn, Jane is going to be giving positive energy towards Karen and asking her to connect and give her the messages that she's supposed to take. I'll be praying for you, Tammy. All right, Janie. So let's go. Everybody, let's give that positive energy towards Janie so that she can connect with Karen. Why? Okay. Okay, Kata Peron, if you want me to put your father down on the list with you, I can. If not, just thanks for hanging out. All right, Janie, let's go. Oh. Okay, so two cards turn themselves up within the deck. All right. Um, I don't know if these mean anything to you, Janie, but it says, I'm so much better now. And I am surrounded by loving animals. So I maybe she had pets, maybe she was sick for a long time. But if there is an animal that you're concerned about, or if she had pets, she's letting you know that the animal that you may be concerned about is with her and they're fine. Um, or like I said, there's a pet that you had even when you were a child and you always wondered what happened. This is letting you know, if that's the case for you, that the animal is there with her also. That pet is there. But I'm getting the feeling that she had pets here in this realm. Okay, I'm going to turn that up. All right, so I'm so much better now. So she's feeling better, of course, and she's got a better outlook on things, I'm seeing. Personality. Huh. I don't know if this was a friend of yours or if she was involved in the same sex relationship. I don't know. But that's what they wanted me to draw my attention to, the rainbow. The card always has a rainbow, but it's telling me that. Oh no. Karen. Karen. All right. So I don't know. I'm sorry, please forgive me. So, was there some type of depression? Some type of mental stress or something that may have caused Karen to not take as good care of herself as she should have? I'm not going to keep doing messages for the same people over and over and over again, Tammy. That's not fair, is it? So, Jane, let's get back here with Karen. Sorry, please forgive me. I don't know. It was my time to go. It's my time to go. So much better now. I'm surrounded by loving animals. I'm sorry, please forgive me. It was time to go. I don't know if this person didn't take care of themselves, or they killed themselves, God forbid, suicide. But again, if it was that time for them to go, then that was how they were supposed to go. Says that they're sorry. Please forgive me. Can we have respect when people are having their moment, that we allow them to have their moment and send them some positive energy? And Jane, I need you to respond to me, honey. Let me know if I'm on the right track or not. One more card, please. If this makes any sense to you, I'd appreciate if you let me know. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So she's asking you to please forgive her. That it was her time to go. But she's much better right now. Did she have pets? Oh, she says she's with the rest of her family. So that's good. And maybe that was something that was a important point that she wanted to let you know. Maybe that means something extra special to you. That's what I'm getting. That you know what that means. That she is with the rest of the family. And remember me by the happy memories we have created. So she doesn't want you to be sad when you think about her. She's much better now and she's happy. She's with her family. She's with her pets. She's sorry. Maybe she put some stress on you. Maybe this relationship, this friendship put stress on you that you weren't, that you didn't deserve, is what I'm hearing. Like she feels bad for the amount of stress that she put on your friendship. But she wants you to know that she is good now and that she is with the rest of her family. All right. Is there anything else? I guess she wants us to get a numerology card. All right. Let's see what else Karen has to share with Janie. Anything? Anything for Janie specifically from Karen? Anything? Okay. Forgiveness. So she wants you to forgive her. She's asking you for forgiveness. That's what she said. And that she loves you. She wants you to have some peace of mind. That's what it is. She wants you to know that she loved you and to please forgive her. You're welcome. All right. She didn't have any pets. Maybe she had pets growing up that you may or may not know about, but whatever. And maybe it'll come to you later. But uh, she she wants you to forgive her and know that she loves you. Okay, but she's very happy to be with her family. And she just wants you to remember the memories that the two of you created. Okay? So thank you, Janie, for letting me bring that message for you. Now, who are we at? Oh, we are with Kata Perron. So, Kata, I need to know who it is that you'd like to make contact with tonight. Kata Perron says, I feel your energy. Yeah, thank you. Give it back. Because I'm getting tired. I need to eat something. I'm on a cup of tea today, you guys. That's all I've been working on since 1:30 this afternoon. I didn't even eat breakfast. Did I eat breakfast? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Just a cup of tea. So, Heda Paron, what is the name of the person that you would like to make contact with? Your father or your ex-husband? Okay, give me a name, honey. Make up your mind. You could give me both names, and we'll see which one comes. Just tell me which one's the father and which one's the ex-husband, and then maybe you'll be able to figure out when the cards start to come who the message is for. Tell me the name of your father and of the ex-husband. Thank you. Thank you for sending strength. Just send me your father's name and your husband's name. And Victoria, you're up next. So think of who it is that you'd like to contact with, and we'll do that too. Russell. Okay, so Russell is the father and Joey is the husband. All right. Thank you. Okay, so everyone who is in here, please let's put positive energy towards Kata. Okay, Janie, I see that message that you just sent. So she died, and your mother, she died in the on August 27th, and your mother didn't tell you until August 30th. You wrote meditating. Did you mean medicating? I'm sorry, Kata. You're welcome, Jane. Well, you know what, baby? I'll be honest. I know people that their fathers died. Their mother never. They never remembered what their father looked like all their lives. But they were a boy, right, named after their father. So they're carrying this man's name, but never met him that they can recall since they were 2 or 3 or 1. But no talk of him, no whatever. They got stepfathers being mistreated and the whole nine. And the kid grows up, grown man, his own children. And his mother found out that his father died and didn't tell him until a month after he was already dead in the ground. So he never, ever got to even see what that man looked like. There wasn't a picture around the house. But he assumed that his stepfather was so mean to him because he looked like his father all this time. And do you know the man lives in the same town all this time? He thought that his father was some other state or something like that. No. So your mother waited 3 days. It might be tacky, you might resent it, but imagine a whole month to see the face of a man that you've never seen. Can't even find it obituary, nothing. But his mother was close enough to knowing where he was, to know when he died. And she went to the funeral. She went to the funeral and didn't take her son. Sometimes we need to step back and see that as bad as it is, things could be worse. Now, what would be the purpose of doing that? Why? If he's dead, there's nothing that he can say or do or whatever. You can't even let this man have this closure. This is your son. But some people will take a lie to the grave. You hear me? And they'll do whatever they got to do to make sure that their lies don't get exposed. I don't know why I said that, but somebody needed to hear that, including Janie. So, Kato, we are going to tune in for you. Russell or Joey? Iba lodo mare, alojo ni mojuba. Ate wa ojo iba. Ate la runi ba iba lone, iba o, iba to finale ye. Anole mojuba. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Is the oven turned off, babe? I'll look to the hills from which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. Yea, he that keepeth Israel does not slumber. He that keepeth Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. The Lord is thy shield. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, even forevermore. Okay. Okay. Amen. Amen. I say amen. Okay, so Kata, bottom of the deck says, my mind is free. So let's see what we got here. First card, I was met by so many loving people, and I am so much better now. Although you may not understand it, everything happens for a reason. I have no earthly worries. My death was painless. So please don't hold on to worry or guilt. I'm surrounded by loving animals, and I feel happy and healthy. So you got 8 messages here. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Telling you they're not worrying about anything. They feel healthy and happy now. They're much better now. They were greeted on the other side by people who are very loving and by animals who are very loving, whether they had pets in their lives or not, or if you had a pet or something, they may be reassuring you that your pet is indeed there. The death was painless, so don't worry or hold on to any guilt. They are happy and they are healthy, and their mind is free. So they're at peace and they're enjoying where they are. All right, they have no worries and they're good. Death was painless. Don't worry about it or hold on to any guilt. And you may not understand it. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, does this make any sense to you, Kata? Kata, does this those messages make any sense to you? Okay, Kata. Makes a little sense. Okay, so Joey had an accident. Your father passed away just from natural circumstances, natural causes. All right. Did any of either of them have animals? I'm just trying to see if we can figure out who it is. I think it's both of them. I really do. I'm getting the feeling that both of them are answering you. Yeah, I think because I got 8 messages here, right? Nobody had any animals. All right. So, all right. So I think what's happening here is Joey may be giving you this message here about his death was painless. Don't worry, or don't hold on to any guilt. Okay. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. My mind is free. I'm thinking that that is his message. And then this one here from, uh, hey, Madison Lee, from your father, Russell. Is that right? Is Russell what I wrote? Yeah, Russell's the father. Joey's the husband. Mm-hmm. I think that Russell is saying that he's happy and healthy and he's surrounded by loving animals and that he has no earthly worries. He is much better now. I think that is it. I think both of them answered you. You open a portal and now I smell them. Well, who are you smelling? You smelling animals or you smelling your father and your husband? Um, Madison. Who do you want to hear from, Madison? Tell me your name, the name, and I'll write it down, and I'll get to you soon because I'm just doing Kata and then Victoria, and then it'll be you. You smell your father? Okay. Hmm. All right. Well, I definitely see. This is what Angelo or Frank. All right then. Just have a seat on the side in the waiting room. Okay, Angelo is the dad, and Frank is the uncle. Okay. All right, Madison. I'll get to you in a little bit here. All right. All right. So, well, That if you have that kind of a gift, clairsentient, if you have that, then your smell will tell you who this is. Portal was closed after a month of paranormal activity. Okay. Well, I don't know how to work with that. I don't have that. I don't think I never have. I don't know if I want that, but you get it. You work with what you got, right? I don't know how you reopen that, except maybe your chakras have to be rebalanced or something. Mhm. That's between you and your spirit guides on that one, because I'm not up on that lesson yet. So, okay, so you want to know if there's anything that Joey wants to tell you? Well, he did tell you that he wasn't. If you were worrying that he had been in any pain because of the accident, he's telling you not to worry and not to hold on to any guilt. Okay, why did he bring you here? You were in alchemy process. What do you mean? Why did he bring you here to this chat, or why did he bring you into the world? I don't understand that question, Honey Bunch. Forgive my ignorance. I'm not as up on all of the spiritual jargon as I should be, I guess. Because, like I said, I'm doing this is new to me too. I took a break from it for a long time. Why did he bring you where? Why did they bring you to this chat, or why did they bring you to this situation? Uh, to the chat? Well, he brought you to the chat because he wanted you to do what you're doing right now, is to get the messages, ask the questions, bring your energy in here to give it to somebody else who needs some positive energy. Hey, I don't know. I guess one of these days I'm going to get to the place that my mind goes there too. Because I think my friends and family are starting to get sick of me talking about all of this spirituality all the time. So I guess that must be, oh yeah, confirmations. Excuse me, folks. My food has been sitting here for like what, 40 minutes? And I want to, I'm going to eat on camera. Sorry, but I got to. Yeah. Like I said, bring you here to help, with giving out positive energy to the people in the chat. That's one thing. Learn things, teach things, share things, and to get the question. You asked, could you ask a question? You left, you came back, I was still up. You asked the question and you got your answer. He was not, he's not in any, his death was painless. Don't worry, don't hold to any guilt. I think that was a pretty clear answer if that was one of your questions. Now, if you had another question that you haven't posed, then pose it. But if you were concerned since he passed away, since you said it was an accident, if you were concerned if he was suffering, maybe your children were concerned. I don't know if you have kids, but I'm just saying. Maybe it was a question on your heart. Thank you, medicine. Maybe it was a question on your heart. And some here, he's telling you that his mind is free. Now, you said that you smelled your father, and he's telling you he's good too. Okay, you're in manifestation unfolding. You do the spiritual ascension guidance. Okay. or I am going through my own little journey here. I'm learning what my gifts are, how they work, and I just thank God the way they've done it for me. It ain't easy, and I haven't taken any guidance or anything except as they guide me, no formal training. And I guess I'm supposed to do that. It keeps telling me about going to school and stuff, but I'm just not. I don't know. Whatever it is they'll have me to do, they'll figure out a way for me to do it because they know. They know I have MS. They knew I was going to have that when I got here, right? So they'll work it out. They will work it out for me, and I believe that. All right, we are going to go to. Is Victoria still here? And April, didn't we do you today already? Um, Victoria? Yeah, it is all about all of these journeys are personal journeys that we will end up sharing with each other the information and lessons that we learn. That's the whole purpose. You're so welcome, Kata. Thank you so much for hanging in there and coming back, going to the store and excusing me eating in your reading, but these are codfish cakes and they are so good. This company comes by every so often and they bring like frozen food, steak, seafood. When I tell you these codfish cakes are the bomb, I could eat them every day. It's not a one time thing, I wouldn't do that, but really, have some mercy. You can do these yourself, as with everything. Yeah, and I put hot sauce and tartar sauce on it, but they're not bad either. And let me see, they're like this big, and they got green peppers and red peppers. It's real good, and it takes 20 minutes in the oven, 25 minutes at 350. So anybody can do it. Even the poor boy that's been at work all day long. His mother's on YouTube doing readings for free for people. Ain't done nothing all day but sit in front of this computer and do free readings for people. And he's been at work all day and he came home and he's cooked it and served it to his mom. I love my boy. I love both my kids, but just saying, he's a good kid. So I think we're good. And we are going to. Victoria didn't show up. So I guess we're going to do Madison. Okay, Madison. And Madison wants to talk to Angelo or Uncle Frank. Angelo is daddy, and Uncle Frank is Uncle Frank. I'm blessed all day, every day. I thank God every day for every day, for all the gifts, for the journey, for the lessons. I was always, everybody always used to joke with me about they can't believe the patience that I have. Oh Jesus, how much more patience now? And this, when I'm talking about patience, I've been told this since I was like a teenager. But now, baby, they be taking you there. They really was like, come on. What's love got to do with it? Just plain manners, you know? Like, who raised you? And who raised you? Basic, proper manners. Can we just start with that? Anyway, okay, so we're gonna look for Angelo, who is your dad, and we're going to look for Uncle Frank, aka Uncle Pony. Just saying, people just like take you there. But I know they take me there because Spirit is allowing them to take me there because the Divine is allowing them to take me there. And I'm saying, well, damn, if I'm known, if one of my characteristics that people cannot get over is how much patience I have to put up with things and situations, and what are you trying to do to me now? My Jesus. Hmm. But I guess I'm adhering because every day they give me more blessings, and so I thank God. But oh man, 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 man. And this twin flame thing, if this is not who I'm supposed to be with, then they must be gonna bring me something oh amazing. Amazing. So funny. I used to say years ago that, I don't want such and such. I don't care about his money. Do he got Donald Trump money? That's before I realized that Donald Trump wasn't even a millionaire. I never even thought he was a billionaire. Yes, this twin flame stuff is ridiculous for real. Useful, okay, and definitely you do learn your lessons, and it's beautiful. But that other side of it with the idiot, oh my God, like really? And when do we get a chance to put them through the ringer? I don't get that. When is our turn? Are we just I don't know. Like, come on. When do we get the chance to put them through it? And then I did get a revelation about that. And I don't even want that life. Right. Like why? Right? Like I don't even want to I don't want to pay him back about this behavior. Right. It's like living life playing chess. It's like, come on. Why? Strategy. But again, they're trying to teach us something that love ain't what we think love is. So maybe we thinking it's supposed to be hearts and doves, and maybe it is strategy. Maybe it's for all that it is. All right. So let's give Madison some positive energy so she can try to contact her uncle or her dad. And the rest of us, we're going to direct our energy towards Madison. And Madison is going to direct her energy towards Frank and Angelo and ask them to give you the messages that you're supposed to have. Yeah. Uh, right. Madison said, can I play checkers? Right. And I can play chess, but I need to know, like, can I at least see the parts? It's like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I did. I have a kinship number. I found that even that I stumbled upon that. They lead you where you need to go. I stumbled upon that, and I was like, oh, okay. And then stumbled upon his, and I was like, okay. Um, real strange stuff. Like, mm, I'm sorry, Madison. My mind is talking on another tangent, and we're supposed to be working here with your family, so let's do that. But yeah, 2 steps ahead at all times. Really, the then one reader was telling me whatever I was in, I'm supposed to be at some other space. It's like a something with a P, whatever, 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 and it was sounding very precarious when I'm listening to it. But I like her, and I watch her quite often. But then I went and I googled the word, and I started looking at it. I was like, oh, come on now, come on now, come on now, come on now, come on. Come on, I don't think I want that. And can I not? Can I just go here? Let somebody else take the rest of the way? Cause this, oh, what? Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. Palladian. What is that? No. What? No. Leave me alone. No, I'm good. I'm good. I can do this for people all day. That it was too much for my head at that time, especially dealing with this nonsense with this twin flameness. And then after all of that, you're gonna tell me that this Palladian thing has nothing to do with the twin flame thing at all? You know what? I'll stay. I'll be somebody's wife. I'll do I'll do their laundry. Yeah, it's gonna test my belief system, and I understand that. And I think that I'm sorry that I'm a weakling, useless, whatever. But I can't do no more, much farther. This I can't. I can just go where they have me, maybe a little further. But all of that, stop it, Kata. I looked at that number and I was like, I know that number. Oh, what? Made sense? I said, oh, please, please. I'm not going to say it out here in public what it is because, who knows what else they can do. Because these flying monkeys and these karmics, ruthless too. All right, Kata. So we'll talk later then off of this live chat, okay? Maybe on Messenger or something like that. So sorry, Madison. Kata, we are being very rude. All right, so let's see if we can hear from Uncle Frank and Angelo. Uncle Frank, don't leave my head, but Angelo, I just can't keep that in my head. So let's do that. Everybody, let's give Madison some positive energy. All right? As we try to help her as she reaches out to her dad and to her uncle. Hmm. Okay, so come one at a time. We'll figure it out. Mm-hmm. Okay. I send you loving signs through nature. That's one message. I had to leave that way. All right. I always give you a good night kiss. You know it's your dad with the kisses? Oh. I think it's your dad with the loving signs through nature also. That's just my opinion. Mhm. I was met by so many loving people. So maybe he's trying to tell you that there was a lot. He's got a large family on that side too. I mean, of course, this is the card that everybody gets met by a loving family, loving relatives and friends on the other side. But for some reason, it stuck out that he wanted to let you know that maybe he has a big family, or maybe that's something you knew or didn't know. Some new information, maybe. As a soul, I can be in several. Okay, his sister and his parents all passed around the same time. All right, so they all met up over there. Very good. Okay. As a soul, I can be in several places at once. All right. He had to leave that way. He can be in several places at once. Then they're saying that they were calling him, and the only way that he could be with them and you was to go this way. Mhm. Wow. His people wanted him with them. You're saying his sister and his parents all passed around the same time. They wanted him with them too. And the only way that he could be with them, it happened overnight. This is what I'm saying. He had to leave that way. That's what it is. Loving signs through nature. Okay, so this could be talking about paternal, maternal, relationship. Just like when I see the romance cards and it says chemistry, I think about people being family. Chemical, yeah, chemistry to me it always says family. So maybe this is what this card is trying to get me to learn about it too. So loving signs through nature. So this is a parent. He gives you a good night kiss. Okay, met by so many loving people. His family, they had to leave that way. He wanted to be with you and be with them, but he was drawn. The only way that he could be with them and you was to go like this in the middle of the night. But that's the way he gets to be with you and them at the same time. And he says he watches over you every day. He watches over you every day. Oh, before I left and after I left, I've been watching over her, he's saying. Yeah. He's been giving you a good night kiss all these years, too. But he had to go like that. He was torn. Can you tell him I told mom the truth about my real dad? Well, he hears you. You just told him. He already knew that. They hear what we say. They know our thoughts. And he knows the truth. But I will give him that message for you. She says that she told her mother the truth about her biological dad. Is somebody seriously calling me on my messenger? Stop it. Okay, so I told him. Is there a reaction to that? Let's see if we get something from the Angel Answers Oracle. See if she can give you some kind of response about that situation. Hmm. Success. So maybe saying that he knows this already. I don't know what that was, but it fell. I got it. So he told you something after he passed, and you told it to your mother. Okay. So good on you for passing that message. That's exactly what he wanted you to do. That's what I'm seeing here. He got the message to you, and you gave the message to your mother. That's what he wanted to happen. So he's happy he had success. Does that make sense? She denied it though. Well, I already ranted about that bullshit earlier. Listen, there are people who will take a lie to their grave, or, you know, I don't know. Oh, this says reconsider at the bottom of the deck as I was shuffling. Let me say this. I don't know your father. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know any of it. But there are people who will lie on people even on their deathbed, knowing that they're just making up shit that's going to just cause confusion after they're gone. I'm just saying. I'm dealing with that right now. So, everybody expects that when a person passes away or when they know that it's their, wow, so rude. When they know that it's their, final days or they're on their deathbed, you would think this person wants to get right with God and that everything that's coming out of their mouth is the truth. Stop the presses, folks. Let me tell you, no. There are people who will lie on their deathbed. They will lie in their last will and testament. There's a legal term for it, and there's a legal term for it. Tatrilla, what you doing back here, girl? Um, there's a legal term for this. People do it to cut people out of their wills, or just because they're just miserable people, and they just want to leave their last dig in people when they're on their way out, and they leave all kinds of bullshit. You know, like I'm thinking of Al Capone's tomb. Now, all these people going all these years afterward, and then when it gets open, it's empty. It's about being able to the lower vibrational self wanting to get the last word in, or want to win, or want to, be able to. I don't know what they're thinking, but they're just some people who don't think about the damage that they're doing to others or don't care. That's what they want to do. They want to damage others because they're damaged themselves. And we know hurt people, right? Okay. So that take that into consideration. Because he's got success, but this angel here said reconsider. So maybe you need to take a look at it. Maybe your mother denied it, or maybe the way it was presented or told or put may not have been exactly the truth. And sometimes, like some people, they don't want to hurt the children or mess up your image of the other parent or whomever, and they let it go because it's not even worth arguing about. It's not even worth having that conversation. It's not even worth having that conversation, or it's just too much for the person even to bring up those old memories. They might not even want to talk about it. So, just saying, something to consider. All right, he might think, yeah, okay, he could be telling you to reconsider having a conversation again. You dropped it, didn't push it. Well, you decide what it is you want to do. Pray about it, but did say reconsider on the bottom. So if that's what you think is happening, but if I don't know the story, and it's going to be too much for me to get into all of that, But like I was talking earlier about my friend that I know, that his mother didn't even let him see his father when he was dead, and waited 3 weeks. There wasn't even an obituary around for him to even see. She didn't even tell, and he's buried right in the cemetery in the same town they live in. This is what I'm saying. People will do some stuff to cover their tracks, and some people will do some real trifling, lying shit, just to think, because they want to believe that they're right and they want to have the last word. And then and even if you show them that they're wrong, when they have the chance to clean it up while they're on their deathbed, but they ain't dead yet. And when you prove that their theory or their lie wasn't true, that they were being paranoid and that they were imagining things, okay, now they accept it. But did they go back and tell the 75 other people that they lied on you about, that was a lie and that they were wrong? Madison, let me ask you a question, okay? And I don't know your business or your mother's business, and really I'm not getting into it. But let's say, for example, God forbid, God forbid, God forbid, God forbid, your mother was raped by somebody, and this person is not a criminal per se. Let's say they're a family member, and that pregnancy resulted in you. I'm not saying that that's what's happening. I'm just saying, because this is what happened with Aretha Franklin, they said, right? Maybe your mother don't want to talk about it because she don't want to talk about it. And you may think that you deserve to have that conversation, but maybe all that you deserve is the life that she let you have. And maybe she don't want to talk about it. Maybe it would not serve any purpose for you and she to talk about it. Maybe this is something that hurt her so badly that she can't talk about it. And maybe your stepfather telling you about it was the exact thing that she feared when she confided in him in the first place. And he betrayed her trust by telling you, because the whole point was for you not to know. So I'm saying to look at this from another perspective. What does it mean? What does it change about anything? Some things you just have to let it be. Just let it be. There are women in our country, in the United States of America, that if you get raped and they force you to have this rapist baby, they can also order you to bring that child to the jail and visit that MFer on visiting day. How is that fair? So you tell me I'm minding my business. I walk down the street, I get raped by this cretin, and now I can't have an abortion because you all decided that that's terrible and it's not the child's fault. But now you want me to get up out of my life and my bed and raising this child now and take this child to see the rapist on visiting day at the prison? Come on, ladies. What are we doing? What are we allowing to happen to us here? Really? Think about that. This is where this shit is headed. And there are at least 20 states in our nation right now that that's the law. That an inmate has rights to visitation once the paternity is established, even if he raped you. So now what does this do? This makes you less likely to report a rape, right? They're trying to stop you from being able to have an abortion. So you are just prey. You are just subject to somebody's thoughts, what they want to do to show power over you. And now you're pregnant. You can't go nowhere and do anything about it. And your only choice is to be pregnant and have this baby and give it up for adoption. So now you're the one that's going to have the guilt for the next 40 years, wondering what happened to this child that you brought into the world. Nobody's having no guilt about the rapist here because he may or may not be caught. Because if you report the rape and he gets caught and he's in jail and you're forced to have this baby, then that means that you got to go and talk and take the child to see him under court order. But if you don't tell, then there's not going to be nobody forcing you to do that. You don't say nobody who the father is, but you can't get no help. You can't get no food stamps. You can't get no rent money. You can't get no help and no assistance because you're not giving up the name of the rapist. Okay. Mhm. How is this fair? And just because it ain't your situation today, don't mean it wouldn't be your situation in the next life, or the situation for your daughters or your granddaughters or your nieces or your nephews, because you don't know. It ain't just about you, it's about us all as a collective. You know why the Pope can't have a wife? Hereditary. It ain't about, oh, you know, it's better to be married than to burn, like Peter in the Bible. No, 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 no. This is about inheritance. They didn't want women to be able to inherit anything, and they, if their husbands died, and pass it on to children. This is about holding on to money and holding on to control. I don't know what God you serve, what Bible you read, but my Bible says that I shouldn't judge. Okay. So somebody else feels in her life that she doesn't need to continue with a pregnancy that was unwanted or unplanned. That's her business. If that's her business, and that's between her and her God. And my job is to not judge because I don't want my God judging me about me judging this woman. It's not complicated, I don't think. There's only one God that's supposed to judge the great and the small. So who the hell am I telling anybody what they can and cannot do with their bodies? Am I going to feed those children when the children come? Hell no. Hell no. They'll fight all the way up until the ninth month, the last day giving birth. As soon as that child takes oxygen in, they don't have no food. They don't have no diapers. Oh, you trifling, loose woman, or you're slackers, or this, or you're that, or you're hypocrites. Mind your own business. Everybody take care of their own family business. Keep your heads, keep your sights down. If you ain't got something positive to say, don't say nothing. Mind your business. Going around kidnapping people's children. Folks are trying to escape these harsh conditions, and they bring their children over, trying to get a better life in America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. And what do? Steal their children. Why? Because somebody's too lazy to get pregnant themselves. They're going to rob somebody else's child. So you know that child's going to grow up to look Hispanic, right? They're not going to be all nice and creamy, um, like you, Becky. What you going to do? Put it to work? Take credit for adopting this child, this third world child. All of that bullshit. Yes, when you pass judgment, it creates blockages. But this is what I'm saying. All of this that we're going through, all of these changes, all these shifts, all of this, God is going to straighten it all out, and it'll make sense at the end of the day. But these people, mm, evil. So did I finish fussing at you, Madison? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to go on a tangent. But anyway, folks, this has been 2 hours again. Thank you for allowing me to bring these messages. Did your uncle have anything to say? Hmm. Well, you said it was your dad. I thought they were actually two different messages, but you were saying that it was your dad. Okay, Uncle Frank. I'm sorry for bothering you again. Can I get a message for Madison? Do you have anything to say? Katrilla, all right. I'm watching over you every day. So he was saying whatever it is. I'm saying I thought both of those that message was partially from both of them. So yeah. Okay. You felt that they were from your dad, not your uncle, right? So, but see, this is a repeat of one of the cards. I watch over you every day. They can both do that, and they could both be giving you that message. Because if your stepfather knows, maybe your uncle knows too. I don't know if he's your mother's brother or if he's your father's brother, but maybe they both knew the situation. But leave your mother alone, please. That's what I'm just hearing. And I don't know her. I don't know her story. Leave her alone. All right, so your uncle's saying that he's learning over there. And understand that when they're over there, they don't think about things the same way we do here. They have a different understanding. Please leave her alone. Just leave her alone. Okay? She's gone through enough. And she gave you a good life. Leave her alone. Tell her you love her. And just leave her alone. If there's something that she wants to tell you, she'll tell it to you. And if she ain't got nothing else to say, then you just only know what you know. All right, he says he's standing right next to you too. He's your mother's brother, and he helped raise you after your stepfather passed. So he knows the same story, especially if he's her brother. And she found a way to provide you with a decent home and decent male role models. Oh, he's smart. He knew all the answers to Jeopardy. My friend Joe is like that too. Hmm. He's standing right next to you too, and he's learning a lot. He watches over you every day. He feels happy and he feels healthy. Leave her alone. Leave your mother alone. Okay, so he raised you as his father. You're named after him. She provided you with a decent home. And she allowed him to embrace you. Okay. She allowed your father to embrace you, and he loved you, and he gave you his name. I don't even know why he would tell you something about this because it was unnecessary. All right. Just leave her alone. She didn't tell you because maybe it hurt. She didn't want to talk about it because maybe she couldn't talk about it. Can we have some compassion for our mothers? Leave her alone. She'll tell you when if she wants to, and if she doesn't, leave her alone. I'm sure there's bigger, better secrets around in the world than that. Leave her alone. If she told you that that wasn't true or whatever, maybe maybe she knows the story, and maybe she doesn't want to blow your image of your father. Just leave her alone. That's all I keep hearing. Leave her alone. She did the best she could with the information she had at the time, and you came out very well. It's not about her lying to you. This is her life. Be lucky that she let you have a life. Be glad that she provided you with a good home and a loving father, and then her own brother helping her to raise you. Maybe it was something too painful to talk about. And it's not her lying to you if she didn't volunteer it. All right. So it's been 2 hours and 2 minutes and 33 seconds. I am going. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Okay. Madison, I'm sorry. I didn't want to fuss, but that's just the way it came. Leave her alone. Just leave her alone. She did the best she could. Okay, Kata. Thank you. Wade Williams, all I can say is, baby, I've been doing this since 1 o'clock this afternoon. I am exhausted. If you are a subscriber, hit the notification button and you'll know when I do this. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button, and then you'll know whenever I upload, whenever I do live streams or I upload any new content. I'm going to be able to upload this in a little while. I already did one earlier. If you want to look on my page, maybe some of the questions will make sense to you. Maybe they'll be directed towards you. But I'm getting ready to get out of here. All I can give you here was spiritual guides, your mother, opportunity. So you'll have the opportunity to find that out the next time I do a live session, or you can send me an email. PB. All right. I know you're subscribed, Kate. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Find My Way Williams. Okay. So, but thank you for being a subscriber very much. And Madison Lee, I expect that you are a subscriber too. So I'm Finding My Way Williams. You can send an email to pbtarot, TAROT, the number 7 at gmail.com, and I'll get back to you. Like I said, subscribe to the channel, and when I do this again, it'll come up in your feed and you'll know, and I'll make sure to write your name down now so I know next time you will be at the top of the list. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. And everybody else, thanks again for hanging out. Please subscribe. Thank you all for being here. And I'll be talking to everybody real soon. If you don't see me for 2 days, you know why. Because I'm tired. All right, and I will send you. You can also put in PB Tarot 7 Kata, and you'll find my Facebook page, and you can request friendship. Okay, but I'll look for that. Matter of fact, I got to write that down because sometimes these live chats don't show up like they should. Okay, Q7 Ray, and maybe we could just do a messenger chat. All right. All righty. So I'll talk to you all real soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your love bites are up, and your September general readings are up, and I'm going to start doing October's readings as soon as I recover from today. All right. Thanks, everybody. I love you guys. Namaste. Alyssa.